Disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. We are not registered financial advisors. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, your number one source for income-oriented investing. And today I want to do a quick video on an ETF I feel is very underrated in the income space in Canada here. I'm talking about the Harvest Bitcoin Leaders Enhanced Income ETF, stock symbol HBTE. That has been out for over a year now. It does have covered calls. It does have 25% leverage. And I feel, how could I say this? I think the name kind of throws it off a little bit. And I think this ETF should be renamed in my personal opinion. So what is HBTE, the Harvest Bitcoin Leaders Enhanced Income ETF? Well, if you look at the description, it says it's holding top companies within the Bitcoin cryptocurrency ecosystem, right? These companies derive value from either directly holding Bitcoin, mining Bitcoin, or providing services to customers interested in transacting or holding Bitcoin, right? So if we look at the holdings, everyone, which is obviously the most important part when you're investing, there are 15 companies plus IBIT in here to give you, pure direct exposure to Bitcoin. So there's 16 holdings in all, 15 companies, one ETF, which is IBIT. So let's look at these positions. You have Robinhood, which is obviously kind of like the wealth simple in the US, right? Robinhood is a platform, a discount broker platform that a lot of the young people like, and et cetera, et cetera. And you could do a lot of stuff there. And now they're doing credit cards and they're doing all kinds of stuff. Iron, it says Bitcoin miner, but Iron really is more like an AI infrastructure company now. You have Block, that's Jack Dorsey's company, right? You have the terminals and the Cash App and the terminals for the merchants. And, it's not just Bitcoin that they do, but they're into payment systems and things like that. Coinbase, we all know what Coinbase is, right? It's an exchange, right, for crypto, but basically everything else. Brian Armstrong wants to make it the everything exchange. You have Strategy, which to me is really kind of a pure play on Bitcoin. It's it's a Bitcoin treasury company. This is really direct exposure to Bitcoin. HUD8, I believe a Bitcoin miner. IBIT ETF itself. And then you have a bunch of these other companies like TeraWulf and Galaxy and Riot and Cypher and Core and Marathon, Bullish, CleanSpark. So total of 15 companies. And one thing that's interesting and what I've noticed is I started looking at all these companies, except for Robinhood and Coinbase, which we kind of know what it is. Apart from them, and also apart from obviously the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, IBIT, and Strategy, I feel like besides Strategy and IBIT, which make up less than 20% of the ETF now, everything else is not really as much Bitcoin related anymore, especially all the miners, because a lot of the miners have transitioned into AI infrastructure. So just for fun, I started Googling each of one of these and asking AI, give me a little summary here. So hopefully my face is not blocking anything. There we go. I moved my face. Nice little magic trick there. So let's look at Iron, for example, real quick, because it is a very big position here, 13%. So Iron, you see here, the momentum is driven by massive AI cloud contracts with Microsoft and NVIDIA, right? So they are going transitions from Bitcoin mining towards AI infrastructure services. Block. So Block is, they merchant point of sales. They have the Cash App, other things as well. So not really Bitcoin as much as people think. HUD8, I'm just going through them quickly here. Of course, you could do your own research. Over the past month, propelled by a major pivot towards AI data center infrastructure. TeraWulf, high performance computing pivot accelerated. Catalysts include a major coverage initiation by whatever analysts project. Yeah. Here it is again. I'm seeing the same thing of a lot of these companies. A pivot, surpassing Bitcoin mining income. What is surpassing their Bitcoin income? Converting its infrastructure to support AI workloads. Customers like Google. Galaxy, driven by what has done really well, it went in the Russell 3000 and expansion into AI infrastructure. Starting to get a sense of what's happening here. June 2026, what's this one? Riot. investors cheered its transition into a digital infrastructure provider, high performance computing partnerships. Cipher Digital, successful pivot to AI infrastructure. Chorus Scientific, upward momentum, strategic shift from Bitcoin mining to high performance computing transactions. High performance computing gains traction. Revenue potential from AI infrastructure. Marathon, pivot to AI infrastructure. Bullish. Let's see this one here. It's maybe this one not as much, but if we look at the chart, still doing pretty good. If we look at the 1 year, okay, this one is maybe more Bitcoin related because it's really more Bitcoin centric, Bitcoin mining, but aims to a strategic move aims to establish Bullish as a global leader in tokenized securities and transfer agency services, options trading. So kind of like, I guess it's an exchange as well. I think this one is more of an exchange. CleanSpark. Pivot to AI data centers. So you're starting to see the trend. Almost every single one of these companies, besides really Strategy and IBIT, and of course Coinbase, Robinhood a little bit different business, Block a little bit different, but a lot of these Bitcoin miners that they used to be pure play Bitcoin miners are transitioning into AI infrastructure, and that turned out to be a really positive catalyst for the ETF HBTE, because if we look at the total returns, everyone, we see that if we do HBTE, for example, versus QQCL, which is a NASDAQ 100, versus HHIS, versus Bitcoin itself, BTCC.B, which is the purpose Bitcoin ETF, no cover calls, nothing, just pure Bitcoin, not hedged to the Canadian dollar. I took the B one because these ETFs are not hedged. HBT is not hedged. HBT is not hedged to the Canadian dollar, right? I don't think it is. Let me just double check here. Okay, I couldn't find it, but I don't think HBTE is hedged to the Canadian dollar. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. But going back to the total returns, what really matters, right? You see that versus Bitcoin, even versus HHS, and of course versus MST, which is amplified Bitcoin. You see how HBT is outperforming. It's done really, really well. It's kind of riding this AI infrastructure wave. So this is, I wanted to make a quick video to show you how, in my personal opinion, I've been saying this for a really, really long time. This is why even I renamed the description of this ETF in my portfolio. I actually took out of my Bitcoin holdings and put it in my equity holdings, because this is more like an AI infrastructure / technology company than it is Bitcoin now. It's really only purely 20% Bitcoin with Strategy and the Bitcoin, right? So I just wanted to show you how I feel like, looking at the total returns, looking at the yield, this has been out for more than a year now. This is a very underrated and smart ETF that it has become here from Harvest. And I've been saying it for a long time. If you're interested in Bitcoin and you're scared of it, the volatility, you want to get your feet wet, your toes wet, this is a great starting ETF, because it's still mostly technology companies now, or companies that we're pure miners, Bitcoin miners, and have shifted, but you'll still get a little taste of Bitcoin, because there are a lot of the companies are still kind of Bitcoin related, but you do have about 20% in pure Bitcoin with Strategy and IBIT, in my personal opinion. So, and the total returns speak for themselves, right? So I feel, if Harvest is watching this, I think this ETF should be really renamed. It shouldn't be the Harvest Bitcoin Leaders Enhanced Income ETF. It should be something like the Harvest AI Infrastructure and Blockchain, or and Bitcoin or something, Enhanced Income ETF. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but I just wanted to show you guys how great the total returns have been, how this ETF, if you own either IBIT or MSTE, MSTR, or a pure play Bitcoin, this could be a good complement for diversification if you're an income investor, because obviously it has very high yield as well, just near close to what HHIS is giving. And a lot of the companies in here are in HHIS, right? Like Strategy and Coinbase and Robinhood. But there's a lot of these AI infrastructure companies, or companies that used to be miners. We went through the list. I looked at all of them. Seems like most, or if not all of them, except for maybe Bullish, are transitioning or going into AI infrastructure. And it's a really cool transition that makes sense because Bitcoin mining is very energy intensive. So it kind of makes sense, which is cool because, you know, they could always switch back or do a little bit of Bitcoin mining. I feel like it gives the companies really good flexibility. So HBTE, my opinion, very underrated ETF here. A great complement to a pure Bitcoin position, in my opinion. A great way to get your toes wet into Bitcoin, especially if you really like tech stocks. This is kind of a way to get like 80% or 75% tech stocks, the AI infrastructure stocks, and a little bit of Bitcoin in there. So really cool ETF. I'm wondering if Harvest is going to change the name. We'll see what happens, but hit the like button if you like this quick little video on this very underrated ETF. Do you feel that this ETF is underrated? Do you own it in your portfolio? Are you thinking about owning it? Why not? Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. This has been a really good performer of mine and really nice hedge and cushion for my Bitcoin pure play position, which everyone knows is MST. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe on the way out. I would really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay passive, stay honorable, and see you next time.